Cut the music. It was fun while it lasted. Yep, bring it down. 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 How do I sound? How do I sound? How do I sound? How do I look? How do I look? How do I look? I think I look good. All right, everybody. Welcome to another Church of Debra Live. Happy Tuesday to my girls. Y'all, it has been a day. It's been a phenomenal day. I did the live stream of the trial. Talk about a train wreck. Girl, it was a hot mess towards the end. But obviously, get with your local people, wherever you are in the United States. And girls, people need to protest, honey. I'm serious. Stay informed, because this stuff with the abortion rights, honey, I'm telling you, you can't sit back. Things can be over in a night, honey. Seriously, you know, it's a wonderful thing living in America, isn't it? But people worked hard for all this stuff, and it can just be wiped away in a moment's notice. I don't want to bring everybody down with my show, but seriously, y'all, you got to get involved. You got to vote. You got to get involved. You got to get involved. And y'all, I love social media like the rest of you girls, but seriously, y'all, get off Twitter, get off the Facebook, seriously, because that's not the real world. It's just not. You got to vote. You got to vote. Politics starts local and then work your way up. Seriously, y'all, because I'm telling you, you might say, well, it don't affect me, you know, because I'm not having no babies, but honey, at the end of the day, when another person loses their rights, they're going to then move on to somebody else's. So remember that. So get out. I'm telling y'all, look up locally, you know, and see who's your friends. See if anybody's protesting or anything like that. And join, honey. Join. Non-violent. You know what I'm saying? Just a little chant, you know. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hands out of my john. Something like that. But seriously, y'all, I'm telling you, gay marriage is next. You know, I'm just saying, get it together. But we're going to have a wonderful time right now. We're going to take our mind off of it. And seriously vote. And stop being a part of the splitting the community. No matter what community you're in, pitting two people that are basically on the same page against one another. You know, this happens a lot in the LGBTQ+, you know. Drag queens, trans, gays, lesbians, girl, we got to come together. You see what I'm saying? We can't just keep microaggressions because you take this wrong or that wrong, girl. At the end of the day, we're all on the same page. We got to fight together because that's how they win. Everybody just gets mad at everybody in this group and then they take over, honey. And I mean, listen, I'm a straight Christian white single female that's been blessed with lots of retirement money. Not really, but I'm just saying, girls, get it together. All right, my friends. So I did say I would go over some of the Met Gala looks before we started because I couldn't cover it yesterday, so I figured we would. So the last awards ceremony, which was I think the Oscars, right? The Oscars, the Grammys. I was not a fan of a lot of the outfits. I said some of this stuff needed to be saved for the Met. So I'm not sure what the theme was. Does anybody know what the theme was for the Met this year? Does anybody know what the theme was? Anybody know what the theme was? Anybody? Hey girls, the theme was Gilded Age. Thank you, that being honey. All right, so The Gilded Age. Unless she's going as Iron Man, that's a no for me. But it's the matte. You know what? It's fun. I don't care for a long train, but she looks kind of cute. I mean, my God, when she's standing next to this man, what can you say? He's obviously in suede. I'm not a fan of suede. I've never been a fan of suede. I guess if you were trying to start a match, you would wish you had suede, but until then, it's a no, ma'am. But she looks really good. I mean, it's very Iron Man-y. If you're going to have the train this long, then don't have this frou-frou at the top. But besides that, it's kind of cute. It kind of looks like she's got a colostomy bag on the side, to be honest. But, I mean, it's the matte. We allow it. Okay, she's actually absolutely stunning. Stunning right here. I don't know who this is. Who is this? Who the hell is this? Maud Apatow. I don't know who this is, but she looks really good. She looks really, really good. That's very, very cute. I like this. It's simple. This takes me back to like the 1940s. She's definitely gorgeous. Yeah, very Dita Von Teese. Very true, Veronica. Hello, Liz. Let's see. This is Quana Chasing Horse. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I love her hair. I like this, like the Native American, I'm guessing, theme going right here. But girl, this blue ain't working. Everything else really looks really cute, but girl, no, this ain't working. But you know what? Everything else is flawless. And again, like I said, I'll allow it. It's the matte. It's the matte. Totally stunning. Yep, she got it. This is Amber Valet. I don't know how you can pronounce it. We're going to call her Valet. Hell, she's shining like a car. She looks like the Green Power Ranger. Tommy needs his chest piece back, honey. Tommy the Green Ranger. Chest piece is right here, honey. Girl, she looks stunning. I like this. I think this really, really fits. I think this fits. Girls, if you'll hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. Girl, she looks like a car. She shines like a car. But I like it. She's an Emmy. Okay, good for her. Let's see. Hold on, I got a cough. Okay, Basta? Does it say pasta? Rebel? Beef? Stab? What does this say? I can't really read what this says. This is Kate and Lisa Ma. Oh my God, this is her daughter. This is her daughter. Kate Moss looks so grown up, y'all. Oh my God, I didn't recognize her without the powder. Jesus. Last time I seen her in black, it was covered in white. I thought it was the white dress. Girl, Kate Moss. Okay, it looks cute. Totally, we needed to Photoshop this hand, though, out of here. I don't really understand what's going on with the daughter. I don't get the Gilded Age. I really feel like when Matt gives a theme, people just still do what they want to do because it's the Matt. You know what I mean? Girl, she looks like a girl in a pasta wrapper or something. Good for her. It says Corbel Cristal. Okay, she's champagne. Good for you, honey. Naomi Campbell in Burberry. I need my glasses. Are those helicopters on her? Is it a helicopter on her? I mean, she looks good in the face. What is that, though? I can't see what it is. The helicopter? She's too pretty. Exactly. Why would you cover that face? Oh, it's the Burberry logo? Girl, when did they got a new logo? I didn't know. Sorry. She's gorgeous, but yeah, they cover in the face, honey. Yeah, this is a no for me. Honey. She looks like a Christmas cracker. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And I don't get the idea. Gilded Age? Girl, no, ma'am. She looks like a tampon that's been dipped, honey. You know what? Is this a play off of Is God Is My Witness? Is this a play off of her dress? Because I feel like this is a play off of her dress. What is the movie? The first colored movie? Y'all, what was it? Oh, God. Not the first color movie. Right. Or maybe it was. Gone with the Wind. No. Gone with the Wind was not. It was the most expensive movie. Gone with the Wind. I feel like this is Scarlett O'Hara's green dress, and that's why it's sort of tapered and teetered. But she looks really good. I like that. Wizard of Oz was the first colored movie, and then I think Gone with the Wind. She looks really good, though. I don't know who this is. I'm not going to try to butcher her name. I don't want to be like that, but she looks really, really good. She looks really, really good. Yeah. Yeah. Kim, there's a theme, honey. You look like a used condom that's been in the sand. Literally, she looks like a used condom you find in the sand. Yeah. Kim wore Marilyn Monroe's dress. Is it really Marilyn Monroe's dress? Like, is it really, or is it a knockoff? Yeah. Normally she steals the looks, but sorry, honey. Sorry, honey. I'm sorry. It looks like you found a condom in the sand. Let's see. What? Okay. Let's be nice. We're gonna be nice. We need some better music than this. Hold on, girls. Let me find something to put on in the background. Okay. Honey, there's nothing wrong with your size. You can be big, thin, it don't matter to me. But if you're very tall and lengthy, don't wear like chain link, honey, that has no curve and just goes straight down. Cause honey, you look like you could catch a fish with your dress. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those nets, honey. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, like you could throw it into the water and maybe get you a trout, honey. This is a no-go. This is a no-go for me. Oh, she looks good. She looks really, really good. Yeah, I like this. I really like this. Now, what would be fun is you take this to another party and you fill it in. You have everybody at the Met get a marker and color it in. You remember those 80s, like those felt things you would color in? Remember that? You remember that, girl? Yeah, this is good. This is pretty good. I mean, it's nothing extravagant, but I like it. It's simple. It's fun. It kind of reminds me of The Gilded Age. Oh, honey. Girl, no. You're too pretty for this. Again. And I feel like she's kind of being upstaged by the girl that plays the chess. What's the girl that plays the chess, y'all, that I like? What's her name? You know what I'm talking about? What is the girl that plays the chess that kind of looks like her? And she's like she's like a stand-in for her. Anna something. Yeah, she looks like her here. Girl, you got to be yourself. This is just, no, in these heels with that weird horse hoof. Girl, no. I feel like you like de-hoofed Sarah Jessica Parker, honey. So no. Oh my. Girl, who would have thought she would have served? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I mean, it's not Gilded Age at all. I mean, people are just making up their own themes at this point. But girl, she's serving, honey. Yeah, Vanessa's my number one right now. Besides, well, the Power Ranger one. Power Ranger one is one of mine, and this. So far, this and Power Ranger. What? What? Is she? Some don't look right, and I'm not trying to be mean. Is this not her? It's like her head's attached to someone else's body. Is she going as an emoji too? What? Some don't look right. Y'all, what the hell's going on? Is this an optical illusion? Do I need to cross my eyes for this? This is a no for me. This is a no for me. Something don't look right. Something is totally off. I don't understand what's happening. And like, why are we wearing this and with what? And then you're wearing a dress. That's a I mean, it's her. Next. This is the no. This is the no. Guild again. I really wish they would start turning people around at the door for the mat. Seriously. If it has the theme, why the hell are you showing up as Pepto? Girl, no. This is a no. This is just a no. What is this? Oh, you know what? This is kind of interesting. It's like she's melted into pennies. Girl, that's kind of interesting. I mean, it's different, but I feel like at least she's got the theme: Gilded Age, melted down gold. This is where, you know what? I'll give it to it. It works. It tells a story. This is fun. Like if you're gonna do something very different, tell a story. Look how amazing this dress transitions into melting into gold. That's phenomenal. It probably took a lot of kids in a sweatshop to make this. Congratulations. Yeah, this is preciously. That's gorgeous. I like this. This is going in my list. This is my list. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I kind of just want to hold her hand and give her a tetanus shot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she looks like a Christmas tree, honey. It's not bad. But it's... Girl, she's been shredded. Everything's made out of NSA files. It's different. Oh, what's with this cleavage thing going on this year? What is this? No, honey. This is a no. What is the sneakers and jogging pants? What is this? That's Zoe De Chandelier. Girl, no. This is horrible. I'm sorry. This is cheap looking. No, I'm sorry. They must be influencers. Y'all, this is plain, but I like it. I don't know. She looks happy. She looks good. She looks like a handmaiden. You know, I mean, she kind of, girl, just give her the bustier and give her the little head thing. But I like it. I think she looks cute. She looks cute. I mean, she couldn't, no matter whatever she did, people are going to be like, girl. But I will say it's fun. She's got people's names sewed into the thing. I think she looks good. She looks good. I think it's different. It's different. It's fun. She looks really good. Girl, who would have ever thought this year? I'm not going to say my joke. Hillary Clinton would have looked better than Madonna. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. People get so mad when I say something bad about Madonna. Lord have mercy. It's just a joke. Get over it. Yeah, this is a no for me. Now I know who stole all the toilet paper during the COVID part. You know what I'm saying? When people were hoarding, yep, she took it. This is horrible. It's literally a pile of tissues, honey. And then she's got a baseball cap. Girl, this is not Gilded Age. This is horrible, honey. This is a no. Kylie Jenner in off-white. More like off-putting. Off-putting. Yeah, the whole family looks like a hot mess. The only one that kind of looks good is Chloe. Wait, is this Chloe? Which one? The one that used to be ugly, but now it's not ugly? What's her name? This one right here. What's this one called? This one looks kind of pretty. I think she looks kind of pretty. Chloe. Okay, that is Chloe. I think she looks good. Oh, I like Cardi B. But see, Cardi B knows fashion. Cardi B knows fashion. Cardi B's got it. This is gorgeous. This is really gorgeous. I like this. I don't know what the hell that is, but she looks good in it. Cardi B always serves, though. Stunning. It's fun. You get the theme. Gilded Age. She looks really, 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 really good, in my opinion. Girls, don't forget to hit that like button, honey. Girls, if you like the dress, hit the like button. Anytime you see a dress you like, hit that like button so I know if you like it. I'll give it to her. This reminds me of something from like the 1940s. This works. This works. I don't know what the hell's that purse, but this works. I really love this. Whatever this is, this boob cover, her little boob cover looks really, really cute. No. Oh, honey, Oh, girl. It's just too many. It's too many fabrics and. Oh, honey, it's a no for me, ma'am. She looks good. I don't know who this is. I can't pronounce her name, but that's whatever this is gorgeous. This is fun. And it's very like 1940s prom dress, but this is this is Michael Kors. This looks good. If only their purses looked as good as this. This is cute. I like this. I like this. It's very 1940s. Would I say it's Gilded Age? No, but it's very like 1940s. Like I could totally see her like at a car hop in this. It's gorgeous. I like this. Yeah, this is a no, honey. I don't know what this is. I feel like you just started stealing people's curtains, honey. Yeah, this is a no for me. This is a no for me. Yeah. Okay, Gilded Age is 1800s, 1870s. Okay. Well, still, what's good is good and what ain't is ain't. Okay. Vanessa Hudgens, when she ain't throwing it, she don't look too great, but he looks. I'm not gonna say anything because I ever have to have him design me something. Yeah, that's a no. That's a no, honey. Sorry. You know what? This would be fun if she didn't have the stockings. I would say yes if she didn't have the stockings and the train. No train. Keep it like at a skirt level. Cut it. No stockings. And I would say yes. This don't even look like it's fit for her. Again, it's like she's wearing a lampshade. I honestly feel like people are just wearing what they want to wear. That's kind of shocking. You know what I mean? Like nobody's sticking to the theme. This is a mess. Sorry, honey. Okay. Let me tell you what's gorgeous. This hat, her face is flawless. This disco ball pattern, keep that. But girl, this, it's like they ran out of material. This is a no-go. What they should have done, in my opinion, was keep this pattern, maybe transition to a different color, and then obviously lose the train and cut her arms. Cut these. You don't need these. Do a body swoop. Look at her skin. She's got gorgeous skin. Don't hide her skin. Just keep her arms bare. Keep this wrapped around. Have a small little tail train. Have it go back in a V. And baby, you're done. Keep the heels in the same pattern and you're ready to run. But yeah, oh my God, this fabric. It's like it was on sale or something. It's a no. But the hat's gorgeous on her. Her makeup's flawless. And like I said, I like the disco ball material. Are you a beekeeper, honey? I mean, it kind of looks cute right here, and then it just falls into a hot mess. Girl, it's like they were trying to weigh down the Salem witches or something, so when they threw them into the water, they definitely would just sink. This is a no. Honey. And you're transitioning into a stocking that goes from sheer to dark. Honey, did somebody try to burn your leg? Did someone try to burn your leg, honey? Girl, somebody try to dip her in the fire, honey. This works. I like this. I think this is cute. This is cute. And then hot mess. Cute, hot mess. Cute, hot mess. Cute, hot mess. I mean, we're going to give it to her. It's Erykah Badu at the end of the day. I mean, we're just going to give it to her. She's been doing this for years. Seriously. She has been a fashion icon and a uniqueness for years. We're going to give it to her. We're going to give it to her. Of course, we're going to give it to her. It's Erykah Badu. We're giving it to her. I don't know why. Lizzo. Why do they keep covering her up? It's literally rolled down to the bed with a comforter. No, this is a hot mess. What is this? And then why does she have stockings on? And then she has a detachable skirt for the rest? This is a hot mess. This is a hot mess. Hot mess. I don't know what. This is a comforter, honey. This is, oh my God, this is horrible. Is that it? I guess so. Yeah. That's the end of that list. Oh my God, he looks horrible here. Oh, they want us to go next. Oh yeah, and then we get ads every 5 seconds. No, thank you. Well, that's my thoughts. It's my thoughts, girls. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Girls, if you did not enjoy, if you didn't have the same opinion as me, hit that like button, honey. Okay, hit that like button. Either way, hit the like button, honey. Let's algorithm now. Let's algorithm now, honey. Okay, girls, we're gonna take a look at some things. This is from Random Stuff I Find on VHS. This is the ITI. It's a security system. I don't know. Let's check it out. Should be fun. I'm sure it's gonna terrify us. Oh, he looks
Congratulations. Your purchase of the SX5 security system is a decision which will give you peace of mind for your family and powerful protection for your home or business. The SX5 is one of the most convenient, easy-to-use alarm systems you can own.
Okay.
Flexibility and ease of operation are built into the SX5. It's simple to use and will easily fit into your family's lifestyle.
Oh, lifestyle, unless you're gay. Because it's going there, give it time.
The SX5 security system is on the leading edge of security technology.
It looks like something out of Star Wars, doesn't it, y'all?
It contains microcomputer circuits that control miniature sensors. In the event of an emergency, sirens sound.
Oh, Jesus, that's loud.
The system pinpoints the location of an emergency and then reports to the central monitoring station, which quickly relays it to the police or firefighters.
We have a report of a fire at 1426.
In addition to these features, the SX5 can provide 24-hour protection from fire and emergencies such as furnace failure or a flooding basement.
Okay. How does it know, though?
This video guide has been designed to help you use...
Liz, I love that. You care so much about keeping your family safe with your passwords 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Use the basic functions and tests of your SX5 system by giving you easy-to-follow, step-by-step instructions.
Weird, Veronica.
If you're unsure of a certain
it
instruction,
works.
simply rewind the tape to review it. We suggest that you show this video to your family, friends, or anyone you've designated to operate your system. The SX5 system is often installed in many businesses, too. However, the examples we'll be using in this video will reflect the SX5's use in a home.
I mean, to be honest, if you really have this thing on your counter like this, I feel like the best thing you could do if someone breaks your house, just pick up that heavy thing and smack them in the head with it. You know what I'm saying? Girl, they'll go down.
Installation. Depending upon the...
You need one, you need the device, or him, honey.
Type of installation you have, your SX5 system has several components that you may want to familiarize yourself with. The Central Processing Unit, or CPU, contains microcomputer circuits that control your system. It receives information from intrusion sensors and environmental sensors throughout your home.
Fancy.
You control it by entering commands from touchpads.
Okay.
It sounds sirens to alert you of emergencies and frighten away intruders.
We don't need that.
And it can report alarms to the central station, who will in turn dispatch the proper authorities to your home.
Okay.
To operate your SX5 system, you may use an SX5 wall-mounted wireless touchpad,
SX.
a handheld wireless touchpad,
Nice.
or a hardwired touchpad with display.
Okay.
The access code is your personal key to using the system. By first entering the 4-digit access code on a touchpad,
2,
you can
3,
then select any of the
4.
protection levels, cancel
Okay.
accidental alarms, test your system, and so on. The
Okay.
SX5 system can be armed
Okay,
with
we need you to see it in work, honey.
4. Here
Jesus.
you can refer to the once all of the sensors
Look
have
at
been
her.
secured, simply repeat the command sequence. Enter your 4-digit access code.
1, 2,
Then press
3,
4 away.
4.
Time to exit your vehicle. Your installer can determine which amount of time delay
Girl,
would be
he's
best
got a lot
for
of
you.
makeup on.
When you want to move about the interior of your home while guarding against intrusion from the outside, you can arm the system to
Exterior.
level 3, exterior. Enter your 4-digit access.
Girl, is
It
this
probably
all this
means
is?
that a door or window
I thought it
has
was like
been
going to
left
tell
open.
us why we need this.
Level 0, disarm, cancel, turn. Soon you'll have these commands memorized, and using the system will become automatic. Now, you should get into the habit of testing your system regularly to make sure it's operating properly. The phone link between your
Here she goes.
you can earn free monitoring or other valuable incentives.
Definitely funeral director.
We've had our system for months now,
Have
and because
you?
of the referral plan, we haven't had to pay the monitoring fee yet. Now that's peace of mind in more ways than one.
Yeah, but you get on people's nerves, honey. She probably goes to work every day trying to get some money.
Your SX5
So it's
system
basically an MLM.
is the result of extensive research and
kinda
development in
hot,
security
though.
technology and is respected by law enforcement professionals everywhere. So enjoy some peace of mind because you can entrust your family and home to the
Girl, wait a minute. There's an Amway home security system? What? This is from Uncommon Epimermas or something? What?
Okay, what you got there? That's a dead bone. Oh, yeah, can you handle that thing? Oh,
Is this,
good.
did they do this or is this real? Amway is an
There is a
MLM.
robbery every 58 seconds.
Oh my God.
Fact. There is an aggravated assault every 48 seconds.
Oh my
Fact. A
God.
forcible rape occurs every 6 minutes.
Jesus?
Fact. 1 out of 3 homes is burglarized each year.
What?
That is a cause for alarm.
Oh God.
Yet, in spite of these facts, many people simply do not feel threatened. You've heard it before. Maybe you've even said it before.
He's
We
so
live in a safe
ugly.
neighborhood. The neighbors always keep an eye out for trouble. We're lucky it's never happened in our neighborhood. We're thinking of moving anyway. We're only renting. We live in the country where there's no city crime.
What?
I'm not concerned. I have deadbolts. You know what?
How long is this
Sooner or
going
later.
on?
One of us will probably get around to you. Most professionals are usually unarmed because armed robbery carries more.
Is this really real or did they do this? Girl, what? I think they really did do this. Yeah, I think they spiced it up or something. All right, this is Beefsteak Charlie's. All you can eat ribs, girl, 1985.
Charlie's for
Oh,
just
these look so
$10.99. Get all
good.
the barbecued baby back ribs you can eat. Potato, unlimited shrimp and salad, and beer, wine, or sangria, all for $10.99. at
$10.99,
Beefsteak
all
Charlie's.
you can eat. That's it? Jesus, that was so short, honey. $10. That's not bad. All right, design a drape, hideous drape video from VHS Retro Rewind. Let's check this out. Welcome to the world of Design a Drape.
Discover how to make beautiful drapes like these yourself without sewing,
Let me turn her up.
scissors,
Hold on.
needles, or thread. I don't care if you can't sew a stitch because the drapes you see don't have one stitch of sewing.
She just called me a
Not one.
bitch.
You're going to create dazzling decor like this for your home.
She's
in
so
minutes,
happy.
without patterns and without experience. That's right, without experience. It's so simple you just won't believe it.
She's so kind.
And best of all, You'll be able to create this stunning decor for peanuts compared to what you would have to pay
Really?
for professionally made
Look
window
at that.
treatments,
It's yeah,
and
that
no
is
one
so
will know the
ugly.
difference. You can make all of these and much, much more with the amazing
Designer
drape.
drape.
Let's begin by talking about fabric. What fabric can you use in the
Fabric,
designer
because it's a
drape?
7,
Well,
right?
that's-
When it's a 7, you say the 7, then you pronounce it. Say it with me, girl. 7, fabric. Fabric. Fabric.
Let's begin by talking about fabric. What fabric can you use in the designer drape? Well, that's simple. Almost any fabric will work. You can buy inexpensive remnants or
girl.
the most luxurious prints. Price is not the issue, as designer drape will make any fabric look like it's decorator quality.
I mean,
So
they're
don't think that
ugly,
high price means a
though.
better design. If you like the way the fabric looks, try it. In fact, you can even use ready-made bed sheets.
What?
The width of the fabric should be
What?
between 36 inches and 60 inches for the best result.
Bed sheet?
The length you need will depend on the size of window to receive the treatment and the design you want to create. You should measure the width
Girl,
of
why
the
you dressed
window
like Dora
and
the
then the
Explorer,
length down
honey?
each side that you would like the drape to hang. In the front of your instruction book, you'll find a
Girl, them
helpful
press-on
chart that you can
nails.
fill out to
Oh
simply
my
arrive at the
God,
length
those
of
press-on
fabric
nails
needed
are
for
so
any particular
bad.
design. For
Y'all,
example,
them press-on
when using a swag
nails.
design, double the measurements.
Girl,
and you'll
you're
have
worried
the
about
length
your
of fabric
drapes. Fix your
required.
body
For
first.
balloon
Them
effect,
nails,
add 18
honey.
inches of fabric for each balloon. Just look in the instruction book for guidance.
Don't put
When
sheets
planning
in
a
your
window treatment,
windows.
there are
Turbo
three
hand,
basic
do
areas to
not
consider.
judge.
The top treatment or valance, the corner
Top treatment,
treatments,
corner
and the
treatment,
side
and the
treatments.
bottom treatment.
Beginning as far as designer drape is concerned.
And we're going to
Practice
see
a
her
few
do
different
it.
styles with a piece of fabric first, and in a few minutes you'll begin to understand just how simple designer drape is. This ruffle is one of the simplest designs to make, but one of the most effective.
Oh, it's so ugly.
Here we have a swag design that drapes the
Swag.
fabric in beautiful folds across
Girl,
the
just wrap it
designer
around your
drape
neck
frame.
and kick.
This design is a wrap
Kick
style
the
and gives a simpler
stool,
look to your
honey.
treatment. It's perfect
Wrap it around
for a
your neck
boy's
and
bedroom
kick
where you
the
don't want a lot of
stool,
frills.
honey. It's
Any of these
bad.
top treatments can be made from one single fabric, or you can use 2 or 3 different fabrics, such as plain and patterns mixed together for a
Oh my
spectacular
God.
difference.
Corner treatments. You think
Next,
impeccable
let's look at some
imploded.
corner treatments. Here we have
Peckle's
a beautiful
having like
bow
a breakdown,
that can be used
honey.
to complement your window treatment.
It looks like
This
an
is a
elephant,
rosette.
honey.
Isn't it gorgeous? It may look
Oh, it
difficult
looks like
to
a
make, but once you try it,
penis.
you'll amaze yourself at your own
Yeah.
creativity. Here is a knot treatment.
It looks like
Again,
intestine.
simple to make once you
Like a
understand just
cancerous
how designer drape
intestine.
works. And if you make a mistake, just
Burn
start
it?
over.
Oh, stone it. Side treatment.
Let's look at some of the side treatments you can make with designer
Oh,
drape.
honey, this is
Look
so
at this
bad.
beautiful bishop sleeve.
Bishop?
It really does look as if a
Girl, I hope it
professional
didn't come from
spent
the
hours of
church.
sewing and creating it, doesn't it?
It
Well,
does
with
look like a
designer
giant
drape,
hair
there is no
scrunchie.
sewing.
Dust ruffles
Here
from
we
the
have a
70s.
cascade drop that can be any length you choose.
Oh my God.
You can even make cascade
It
drops
just
of
keeps
different
getting
lengths
warm.
at
How
each
is there
side of the
21
window.
minutes of this?
I think last hole. We're saving that for the corner treatment.
Look at her. She's doing it and she's so proud.
Try to make sure that each loop is the same size as the last, or your ruffles will become different sizes in the next step.
What are you making?
Don't try to rush this process.
Girl, they
Work
look like
carefully,
something
hole by
about
hole.
Mary's, the old
Your
lady's
patience will
boobs,
pay off
honey.
later when the design is
Y'all
finished.
remember that scene?
Remember,
When they just
try to
stood up
keep
like
each
that?
loop the same size as the one before it. Take care not to pull the fabric from a loop you've just made while
is
making the next
that?
loop. Take your time and enjoy the creative process.
She's enjoying it, all right. Look at her. She's rubbing her hands all the way through it, honey. She just loves it, honey. Girl, snake trash. One of them nails is coming off in a second.
Here is
sooner
what
or
it
later.
should look like when you filled each hole. Now work loop by loop and fan and fluff the fabric loops into fluffy ruffles.
Oh, honey. Oh, it's hurting my eyes. Look at that thing.
Work one loop at a time. Insert your fingers and use one hand to pull the fabric through the thumb and forefinger of the other hand. This will make the fabric fluff up to its fullest.
I heard about that before, Pricey. Because you have to pay. I heard that a long time ago. I didn't really know if it was true, so it is true, Pricey. I thought, okay.
It's not hard work, and you don't have to be an artist to do it, but you'll begin to feel like one as you see the design begin to take shape.
What design? It looks like a caterpillar, honey. I mean, what are you going to do with that?
Don't spend too much time making every ruffle
It's
perfect.
really a fire
That can
hazard
be
if
done
you
when
think
the frame
about
is
it.
hanging over the window and you're able to see how it looks.
Well, Snake, go ahead, honey. If you like this, you know, at the end of the day, if anybody likes this, know that it's okay. It's, you know, if you like this and you want to do this in your own home, that's fine. I just happen to think your house should be burned down. You know, it's just a joke. It's just a joke.
In a few minutes, your frame will be transformed. It will be covered in billowing fabric ruffles.
I mean, if I went to somebody's house and seen this, girl, I don't know how. Girl, I would
Remember,
just,
if you don't
I
like
would get
the look
on
you've
Amazon
achieved,
or something to
strip
start
off the fabric
ordering
and start again.
and just not even
There's
say
no
anything.
sewing, so it's easy to do.
And then in another day, I'd come over there and then we're like, did you order something, Judy? And then she'd be like, no. And I'm like, oh, look, someone gifted you this. Girl, let's put them up to be nice. You got to put up gifts. You can't be mean.
There. A beautiful ruffle ready for the end sections to be made.
The Rhode Island curtain lady. Oh, God, it's been so long,
We're going to
Lou.
finish the
Mr.
ends of
Lou,
our
we
ruffle
need
balance
to.
with a beautiful rosette treatment.
Rosette.
Use those supermarket bags you've been collecting
What?
and stuff them into the pocket you've created.
Girl, your home is literally a fire hazard.
You can use tissue paper or any other material you have available.
And you're hanging this around your windows? Girl, and everybody smoked back then.
As you
It's
stuff the fabric
over.
and continue forming the rosette.
Looks like a hemorrhoid seed, honey. Girls, don't
Trap a
forget to
little
hit
air
that
into
like
the
button. I
plastic
really
bags
appreciate
and give more
it.
body to the rosette.
Girl, this is... Oh, my
Once
God.
the rosette is formed, you close the circle by pushing the ends of the fabric inside each other. The final step is to tighten the center of the rosette by pulling the material tight underneath the rosette.
That's exactly where I want to lay my egg.
Just keep playing with
You
it until
keep
the shape and
confidential
size is
files
correct.
in your drapes. That's not a bad idea, honey. Girl, Amber Heard's taking notes.
And there you have it.
That is so
A perfect
pretty.
rosette without sewing a stitch.
Girl,
But the
impeccable
best way
if you
to
ever
show
get
off
a
your newfound talent
if you
is to
ever
hang
get
the
a
balance and add the final touches.
a P.O. box, honey. I'm gonna mail you this. Oh my God.
Just think.
His
You've
and
made this thing
hers.
of beauty
His and
all by
hers
yourself
hemorrhoid
in less than
seeds,
10
honey.
minutes and without sewing a stitch.
What is that?
Doesn't it look great?
No.
Now, let's create a swag effect. Pull the bunched fabric through the end hole of the frame. Pull it all the way through.
Okay, we're doing a swag effect.
Repeat the process at
Girl,
the other
them
end of the
nails.
frame.
You know them nails are trying to come off, honey. That
Once the
cheap
fabric is
nail
through
glue
both
back
ends of the
then,
frame, you
honey,
can
in the
begin to
80s.
adjust
Girl,
it.
they're ready to pop.
Pull the bottom edge of the fabric down to create the swag effect.
Okay.
Play with the folds until you get them the way you want them.
Okay, that's not true, though. Okay? Ask Tammy Slayton. Too far? Sorry about that.
Down to create the swag effect. Play with the folds until you get them the way you want them. The top of the fabric can be put over the top of the
Girl,
frame
somebody
and
got
across the
super
back.
rich off this snake.
Don't go to too much trouble, as we'll do the final adjustments once the frame is
Somebody
hung.
got so rich
By
off
now
this,
you're
honey.
beginning
I
to
mean,
see
they're
the full effect of this
literally
beautiful
like
swag
billionaires
design.
right now. They own
Don't
Amazon.
worry about the ends. We're going to cover those next.
Girl, the swag.
Let's make a bow corner.
Look at her. She's
It's
just
quite a
pulling
long
it,
loop, as it will
honey.
form
Look
both
at
wings of the
her.
bow.
Get it, honey. Snatch it, queen.
Once the loop is pulled, flatten it out. Reinsert the end of the fabric through the frame and pull it over the center of the loop you've just created.
Oh, you're making a cross. Just in case you ever have
This
vampires.
forms the center of the bow.
I rebuke thee in the name of Jesus.
Make sure that the center band of the bow is pulled
That's
tight.
right. In the 1990s, women took all the ugly dresses they bought in the 80s and threw
Now
them
you
on their
can
windows.
fluff out the wings of the bow.
Well said.
Use your fingers inside the fabric and pull the folds apart.
Girl, I gotta do that every time I
Again,
clean,
as
honey.
you play with the fabric, you'll get the shape and size right.
Oh my God.
We will adjust it again once we've hung the frame on the window, but take a moment and get things looking right on the table.
What? It looks like a pair of lungs, honey.
You'll be amazed that in minutes you've created a beautiful corner treatment like this.
It looks like two lungs.
Now, let's put the fabric for the
Okay, we're making the wrap.
as you go. Boys' room.
She's terrified of an
fabric
iron.
folds.
I don't think, you know what? I think this lady's in prison and they can't have metal
this
objects.
design,
Seriously.
we want the
That's
folds
why this thing's
smooth
made
and
out of
flat.
plastic.
You could
Because if you think about it, it looks like the thing you just put on six packs, girls. It's probably just a six-pack machine that makes that. They just don't cut it.
You see how simple it is? It only takes a few minutes to wrap the entire frame.
Mm-hmm. She's very lazy, though. I mean, she doesn't even go get her nails done. She just puts press-ons. She don't iron. Look how baggy her clothes are, honey. She's having a rough life. What? That's
There.
it.
Now you're ready to do the end treatment.
She really thought she did something. She really thought she did something.
Let's loop through the end of the frame. Form a loop about 6 inches long. Next, take the end of the fabric and insert it through the loop you've just created. Pull all the fabric through the loop. Once it's inserted, you can begin to tighten the loop. You'll see the knot start to develop. Play
The
with the
knot?
fabric until the final look is what you want.
It kind of looks like a tie. She's making a big-ass
Remember,
bow tie.
The final touches will be added after we hang the frame on the window.
Breathe, damn it,
There it
breathe.
is. A classic knot corner treatment that looks like it took hours to
Breathe,
do.
damn it, breathe. The bishop's slave? Is that
Now
what
it's
they
time
used
to
to call
hang
a
the frame
condom?
and start work on the side treatments. It simply drops into place on the hooks. Take it all the way through until
I mean, this is just so bad. Look at her.
if you'd like to add more dimension. In no time at all, you'll have formed the finished side
Oh my
treatment.
God, this is so ugly.
Design and Drape will add a
Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Now, that kind of looks good. I kind of like that. This kind of looks good, honey.
professional look to any window. You'll be amazed at how simple it is to create
Miss
stunning
Lisa
styles
in
like
Cali.
these.
Hello, honey.
Aren't they gorgeous? You can make any of these without
Okay, that's ugly.
experience and without
This is an infected colon. Stage 7, infected colon. Stage 7.
sewing a stitch. Remember, there are
Oh,
no
God,
rules to
no.
design a drape, so it's your decision as to when the design is finished. You may decide it looks too plain and needs a contrasting colored fabric added to the design. Or you could decide you hate it, strip it off, and start over.
Burn it, honey.
We are confident you'll love it, and so will your friends and family. Design a drape is as flexible as your... Use wire cutters like these to reduce the length of the frame. Just cut through each strand until the two parts separate.
What? Well, how do you get the end once you cut it? How do you get that extra
You can
little
then
bite?
overlap the two pieces to achieve the length you need and join them together with the cable ties.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry that the joint doesn't look pretty. It will be
Honey, anybody that smokes a joint never worries about how it looks, honey. I mean, girl, ask Snoop Dogg.
completely hidden by the fabric. Pull the cable ties tight and snip off the ends. There you have a custom length frame. But here's another idea.
Okay, what's the other idea? Oh, God.
Why not mount the frame bowed like this? It will
No?
give your window a wonderful three-dimensional look.
What?
For big windows, you may need to join two
What?
or more frames together.
Girl, wouldn't that be
With a sharp bevel,
dangerous?
You can mount
All that
fancy
weight,
shower
it could just
balance,
fall. The
You'll come up
birds,
with
honey, the
Or
birds.
over the shower
The
curtain as a
birds, the
fancy shower
birds.
balance.
The shower,
You'll come up
the
with
shower
dozens.
curtain.
Strip off the fabric. Apply you. Our national television infomercials advertising
Well,
designer
you can
did.
write to them,
answer
girls.
is
You can
yes,
write
if
to
you're-
them. Girls, write to them, honey. All right, this is Burger King. Oh, let me remember to turn the gain down so we don't all go deaf. This is Burger King Kids Club intro TMNNT tape. This was an introduction to Burger King's Kid Club. I don't know what this is. What is the Burger King's Kids Club? What the hell is this? Come on, kids. Don't you want juvenile obesity? Come on, eat it, honey. Don't you want to be a big girl with me? Come on and eat this Mickey D.
The Burger King Kids Club. It's just for fun and just for you.
That's it. Let's put some noise suppression on this because it's hard to hear. I don't know what this is. That was it? Oh, okay. Well, you learn every time, girls. This is Philips Magnavox Velo commercial. Let's see what this is.
It is said that good things come to those who wait. But in business, greater things come to those who refuse to.
Oh, she's running, honey.
And for people like these, an incredible weapon has been created.
Velo from Philips Magnavox. Windows, email, internet.
Oh, don't touch
the power
that.
of a
You don't know what he's
computer in
doing
the
on
palm
that
of your hand.
thing. Girl, don't touch that thing. All right, this is a guide to camping, a family's guide to basic outdoor survival skills by No Late Fees on YouTube. They have 686 subscribers. No late fees. Oh, the bird sounded like it was right beside me. Oh, look at
Whoever
him.
named it the Great Outdoors knew what he was talking about, whether it's the big sky country or the Rocky Mountains, the forests of the north, or the arid beauty of the American Southwest. There just isn't anything to compare to the out of doors for rejuvenating
Thank you so much,
city-dome
Arlene.
senses.
Yes, hit that
Putting
like
that
button,
feeling of
girls.
wonder back in the heart and eye.
We got 61 girls in here. Hit that like button. Let's get some more girls.
Throughout this program, we're going to explore an area of information that can make a trip into the backcountry safer, more comfortable, and even more enjoyable. The subject is outdoor survival skills, and while we hope you never need them, they detail the kind of information that is better to have and not need, rather than vice versa.
He was echoing. Is it better now?
Each year, an unfortunate few venturing into wild places find themselves confronted with danger. Quite often, it's because they fail to exercise common sense. Analysis shows that the vast majority of life-threatening situations that people find themselves in could be avoided or diffused.
He's a little loud. There we go.
The most significant survival concept can be summed up quite readily. In a nutshell, the most important survival tool is the human mind.
See, I don't know how anybody can do some crap like
is
this.
Also extremely important. In a survival
because let's talk for a second. Like, Veronica, you go kayaking? Snake, you go kayaking? Girls, it tips over, you're stuck. Because then you're in there, you're right, because you put your whole body in it. You get stuck, it flips over, you're underwater, and then an alligator just swims by, rips your head off. You know what I'm saying? And then it's over. Hell to the no, honey. If I want to be on the water, I'll be on a cruise ship.
Situation, you have to make do with what exists around you.
Let me tell you something. Kayak is kayak backwards. Anything that's like that is from the devil, honey. If you can read it in a mirror, girl, it's from the devil.
It's natural to feel fear when confronted with danger or the unknown. This is a method that nature uses.
Honey, I wouldn't feel fear with him.
To increase your strength and heighten your senses.
That's right, not this
Panic,
Christian
on the other hand,
ass.
is a thief that adds nothing and robs us of reason. Remember what
see?
was said about the mind being the greatest
what is he, a
survival
prepper?
tool? Well, in order for it to work, it has to be under control. The real secret to outdoor survival is pre-planning.
Girl,
And
there's
while
me and
not
mine.
nearly as glamorous or as
am,
dangerously
but mine's
romantic
nice,
as the
huh?
image of a Rambo facing the wilderness with only a huge knife, it is decidedly more effective.
A huge what? Girl, he's kind of cute, though.
Pre-planning requires research. For most areas, there is material available from
Okay,
government or
maybe
private
not.
sources, and good advice is often available
He's washing his face out of a bag?
from stores that sell backpacking, fishing, or hunting equipment.
Girl, where's your soap?
Question:
How do you just rinse your face off with water? Seriously, because you have oil on your skin. You're not cleaning anything. You need some soap, honey.
Things that should be addressed include length of trip, amount of food and other supplies needed, weather, terrain, water availability, elevation, dangerous wildlife or plants, fire conditions, and don't forget the bug situation.
Veronica says, Snake, Sean, and I are going to a cabin in the woods next year to a river in a few months. Oh, okay, well, we'll know what happened to them girls when they don't return.
In order to study the concept of survival, it can be broken down into 8 separate areas of concern. Their
Orienting.
importance
Signaling.
in the
Is that how you spell that? Both of those look like they're spelled wrong.
field depends
Shelter, fire making, water. Goodness,
immediate
y'all will need
circumstances.
this. Y'all will
Should you
need
become
this.
lost, your top
Hit that like button and y'all will
concern
need
might be
this.
orienteering and navigation. But if your knife slipped while wet with deer blood, your first concern could be medical.
Your first concern should be, why is there deer blood on your knife?
Orienteering, and author of Be Expert with Map and Compass, defines orienteering as the skill of finding your way in the field with map and compass. This skill is a superior way of navigating and
Girl, you dress like a Ghostbuster.
far easier with just a little study and practice. The most common difficulty encountered in the wilderness is getting lost. There are a number of precautions that
This is how those bitches died in Blair Witch. So, girls, keep your map and take a picture of it on your phone.
can be taken to help lessen the chances of this occurring.
Cabin in the
Before
Woods, honey
starting out,
edition.
whether it be hike or hunt, notify a responsible party, such as a relative or close friend, where you intend
What is
to
he
travel
doing
and how
there?
long you intend to stay. Should you turn up missing, they would be able
What
to
is he
provide
doing?
search and rescue authorities with an idea of where to start. Many a snowbound hunter has thanked his lucky stars he made this decision.
What the hell is he doing?
The hunter, hiker, or off-road traveler should not venture out without a topographical map. A compass is used to align the north-south axis on the map with
This is too much damn work, honey. You don't have a damn app? Girl, where's the app at?
magnetic north-south. Once the map is aligned, the user tries to cue it with recognizable terrain features. This allows you to get a bearing and plan
How do you know what the train looks like? You're not Google Earth. Like, seriously, how do you know what it looks like?
a route to your destination. A topographical map index for your state or intended destination is available from the following address.
Yeah, I'm not doing all that. Yeah, how are you going to write a letter when you're in the woods, Brenda? Think about it, Mr. God, Moses.
Complete without one.
The hell
There
is
are
this?
certain features to look for during selection. They include the
So
following.
like Power Ranger things that turn you into Power Rangers.
Ruggedness, luminous markings for after dark reference,
After
accurate
dark
sighting,
reference.
and clear azimuth reading.
It's seriously, like, one time the Power Rangers used the watch to change, then they had, like, the flip thing, then they had, like, the pager, then they had the phone. These are morphing things, girls.
The compass user should be aware that the presence of metal can cause significant deviation in a compass reading.
Okay, but does anybody know, can breast plants affect these? Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend.
As demonstrated by this knife blade. A hunting knife, car body, train tracks, and even personal jewelry can affect the accuracy of your compass reading. There are also a number of primitive methods for navigation. In the northern hemisphere, on a clear night, one can locate north by finding Polaris, the North Star.
Okay.
The Big Dipper is the one celestial
I know what that one looks like.
formation that most people recognize.
But I can't see them anymore now that I'm so old. See, this doesn't work if you're an older person. I can't see it. It's all just blurs. It doesn't matter where I'm at.
And is formed of 7 stars. Locate
But if you find it, it's above you. So where do you know? How do you know where to walk?
Polaris by drawing a line through the 2 stars in the Big Dipper.
You can't draw in the sky.
That form the front of the cup. Polaris is about 3 1/2 times the distance between the 2 cup stars. Nighttime travel can be dangerous because of rugged terrain, so it may be prudent to wait till dawn before traveling.
See, I never understood how you can navigate by the stars. I know people do it or did it back in the day. More power to them. My brain just can't comprehend, honey.
In the desert, where space is open, it may be preferable to travel at night. Another improvised method for locating direction is to use a wristwatch to determine the north-south axis.
Okay.
Here it is 4 o'clock. Check the accuracy of the watch by placing a twig or matchstick on the numeral 4. If the shadow runs directly through the hour hand pointing at the 4, the time is correct, and hence the north-south bearing obtained will...
Wait a minute. Does anybody understand this? What?
Stick on 4 o'clock. Check the accuracy of the watch by placing a twig or matchstick on the numeral 4. If the shadow runs directly through the hour hand pointing at the 4, the time is correct, and hence the north-south bearing obtained will be true.
What? What? I don't understand. I can't comprehend how it... I don't know.
Hold the wristwatch on a plane horizontal to the ground and point the correct hour hand in the direction
Exactly.
of the sun.
How do you know where to...
A line drawn
how do you know where you
between
need to be
the 4
standing
and the
for
12
this?
will run north and south.
This is a very easy way to find direct...
Yeah, I'm going to take my advice for somebody that looks like that. You don't want to go to the woods with them. You know what I'm saying?
direction when you're out in the field and you don't have a compass. It requires 2 stones and a stick.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've heard this one before when I met my first husband. Yeah, you just need to grab the 2 stones and the stick. And next thing you know, I ended up in Planned Parenthood, honey. So don't tell me what to grab.
Stick. Drive it into the ground. Take one of your 2 stones. Place it on the tip of the shadow. Now we've allowed about an hour and a half to pass, and we're going to come back and take a look at our improvised navigational device. We've placed the second stone on the tip of the shadow where it lies right now. And we're going to see that a line drawn between the 2 stones runs on the east-west axis, and we're going to verify this.
The line that is the shadow of the 2 stones. He's fracking, studio
With a
saying.
compass.
Wait, what?
There you have it, east and west. Simple as pie.
I understand he put this, listen, I understand he put the stick in the ground and put this stone, but where did he know where to put this stone? You know what, how did he know where to put this stone? This is what I don't
And
understand.
we're going to be stone back and take for the shadow. One of your 2 stones.
Oh, that's the first stone you put. Then you wait an hour later and put it somewhere else.
Place it on the tip of the shadow.
And
Now we've
then,
allowed about an hour and a half
so an hour and a half goes by. Then you put another one.
to pass, and we're going to come back and take a look at our improvised navigational device. We've placed the second stone on the tip of the shadow where it
Can you use a tonsil stone?
lies right now.
Okay.
And we're going to see that a
Girl,
line...
what if this saves our life one day? Like, seriously, what if Veronica and the girls go out there and they're going to die and this saves their life? Girl, I better get some super chance. I better get some super chance if I save some bitches' lives.
And drawn between the 2 stones runs on the
6 hours later, it's dark and the monsters from kill you. Sorry, spoiler alert.
east-west axis, and we're going to verify this with a compass. There you have it, east and west. Simple as pie.
But pie's not simple if you're a celiac disease person. You know what I'm saying? Signaling. This is if you're
In
trying
terms
to
of
talk.
survival, signaling is used to inform others of your whereabouts and or your
Want to come over?
need for help.
Basically, this is old school grinder girls.
Damp material is placed on the fires to generate smoke. Smoke does not climb well in colder air, and if possible, don't build signal fires in valleys or canyons.
Thank you so much
but
for
try
the
to find
super
an open
chat,
spot
Snake.
with
So kind,
elevation
honey. I
such as
appreciate
at
it.
or near the top of a hill or plateau. Before you begin your signal fires, make sure you have plenty of firewood and smoke-generating materials. It may be some time before your signal is noticed, so be patient and persistent. White smoke from green or damp materials is more noticeable in areas with foliage or grass. Black smoke is very easily spotted from the air against a background of snow or sand. A black cloud of smoke can be generated by burning.
I mean, but this could mean a lot of things. It could mean you need help, or it could mean Snoop Dogg's in the area. You know what I'm saying? Donation. Donation.
A tire.
Exactly. Like Erica says, if lost, just burn the forest down until they find you, honey.
Rubber, plastics.
You know, pricey. There's not forests like this. Well, I know there's forests in the UK, and anybody's allowed to go on it. Because you remember when Madonna was like, nobody's to come on my property, and then they were like, actually, honey, in the United Kingdom, they can go on your property to an extent, honey. Sorry, there's nothing you can do about it. So, pricey, have you ever done anything like this, honey? Is what I'm asking.
Kerosene, motor oil, or gasoline. 3
Wow.
shots fired into the air represent the international signal for distress. 3 blasts on a whistle or other noise-making device will also work.
But
This is the British...
But what if you had to, like, take down 3 people that were attacking you? Thank you so much, Mr. Lou, for the super chat.
Fairy
You're so
whistle,
kind,
which I
honey.
would
Thank
recommend
you.
every parent provide for their children when camping or hiking in case they become separated from the parents.
Yeah, that's a good
It has
idea.
no moving parts.
Okay, so Sean doesn't like the wilderness, so make sure you get Sean a rape whistle, girls.
Loud. When used to deliver a distress signal, you simply blast on it 3 times.
Donation. Donation.
And repeat until help comes.
Okay.
The symbols depicted on this
But what if the help that comes is Bill Cosby? There's 2 jokes in there. Moving right along.
chart are international air rescue signals. To be highly visible from the air, they should be 30 to 40 feet in length and constructed of material that will contrast with the ground surface.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So this is what you draw. So they know, girls. So I means serious injury. 2 means needs medical supplies. F means needs food. N means negative. A means affirmative. LL means all is well. X means unable to move. Arrow means I'm going this way. K means indicate direction. JL means do not understand. Square means need compass. Triangle means safe to land here. Dot dot means radio. And then the lesbian L's are aircraft. And then 2 B's means send nudes. Okay. Different, but maybe, you know.
Locate them in a clearing
judging.
and construct signal fires near them if possible.
This is a U.S. Air Force type heliograph or signaling mirror. Notice the hole in the center, which is your sighting device. You simply
Looks like
find
an iPod Nano.
the sun. It'll form a burst of light inside the center of the thing, and then you're able to aim it wherever you point it. It's very effective, as you can see from this
Girl, oh my God, stop.
demonstration, and can be observed at
Feel like I'm looking at Liza Minnelli.
fantastic distances, letting people know your whereabouts.
Yeah, or if you're peeping Tom.
Now that we have discussed both orienteering and signaling, let's take a look at what to do should you become lost. Let us assume that you
What
will
are
be
you
separated
waiting
from
for?
map and compass.
What are you waiting
have two
for?
alternatives.
What are you
If
waiting
you're with
for?
a group or have advised
You remember that movie?
others of your intended whereabouts,
Yes, like the
best
videos.
plan
Like
is
the
often
videos,
to
girl.
wait
Thank
for
you so
others to
much.
find you.
Like the video.
If you choose this plan, it's time to use the signaling techniques already discussed.
Okay.
Try to make yourself comfortable when the possibility exists that you'll be spending the night.
Girl, you know them boots are smelly.
Improvise a shelter and build a fire. Be calm and patient and keep repeating your signals to aid those who are searching. If you've gone
Wait
solo,
a minute. This is this. I'm thinking it was like, you know, in the movies, like on Lost, where they dig into the sand huge so the planes can see. This is what you're doing? Girl, I would never see this. Matter of fact, one time I was hiking and I seen stuff like this and I just kicked it and said, those damn people littering. Damn kids must be drawing again in the forest. There were some kids that went out and apparently these stupid kids got lost and were throwing cookies and stuff, littering outside. Girl, I picked all them damn cookies and breadcrumbs up and threw them away. Pissed me off. Out there in the forest littering like that. Hope them kids stayed lost.
when no one knows of your whereabouts, the best plan is to walk out. It's common to locate a road or a waterway if you can maintain travel in a single direction. Try to follow a waterway such as a stream or a river, as they are the highways of the wilderness, frequented by both men and animals.
What the hell is that?
If you're
It looks like a little E.T., honey.
able to, leave messages at any camp or stopping point. Markers of your route can be made by piling 3 rocks on top of
Girl, then you have an Instagrammer come by and be like, oh my God, Native American stuff, Steve. Hold on, Instagram me, babe. And it's like, no, honey. Somebody's lost.
each other or making arrows with sticks or stones. There are 2 kinds of wilderness shelter.
Oh my God, that
Those
definitely
you
is Blair
carry
Witch
with you
stuff.
and those that you construct from materials found in your natural environment. Carry with shelters are preferable for trips lasting overnight or longer, although depending on terrain or season, you may need nothing more than a ground
Oh my
cloth.
God, Maddie, if you're Amber Heard, you don't leave piles of rocks. You leave piles of poo.
Here are some examples of carry with
Juicy,
shelters.
honey.
A shade and windbreak has been
Girl. Again, I'm a bigger girl. I don't believe in being too mean, but I do believe in being honest. Girl, you are too big. Girl, no, she is too big for that hammock. Girl, you might as well sleep on the ground. Y'all. She knows she is too big for that hammock. Honey, get out of that thing.
constructed from 2 thermos all-weather blankets.
Jesus.
A 2-man tube tent is both highly
2-man tube tent? We've seen that before.
visible and compact and ideal for carrying in a survival kit. The military bivy tent M86
What the hell?
is ideal shelter for a solo outing. Tent fabric
I would be terrified. Okay, obviously he rode his little vehicle out there. Somebody could just run over you. What if somebody's just driving? Why would you pick camo? You just get ran over in your sleep. Could you imagine? Next thing you know, you're sleeping, and the next thing you know, you wake up and Brandy's on top of you in her Ford. Oh my God. Caitlin's like, sorry. Girl, it would be horrible, Brandy and Caitlin. They love to drive
water,
together.
but allows water vapor to escape,
Water vapor.
creating a breathing effect.
So he's pissing in there? Is that what he's pissing in there at night? Ew.
This is the easiest, quickest outdoor shelter you can build. It's called a deadfall lean-to. You use a large log or rocks on which sticks are piled up.
Yeah, there's going to be spiders in that. That's a no for me, honey.
Then latticed across that horizontally are other sticks.
Again, I'm not trying to shame you, honey, but just like you thought you'd fit in the hammock, you ain't Honey, if you think you're going to be able to walk on that or lay on that, girl, no ma'am.
Over which you set your foliage, which is then weighed down with other logs. It's a good idea when building this kind of shelter to try and find a log or a barrier that
Honey, that's not going to hold you.
is facing the wind.
I don't even know if it'd hold Karen Carpenter.
So that it acts as a windbreak. Then you just climb right in under here, under the
Wait a minute, you're going under that? Girl, he's not going to fit under that, though.
foliage.
You can look and tell he's not going to fit under that.
Go to sleep. There you have it.
You're not going to fit under that, honey. Get under there for us. Go ahead. Come on, honey. Go ahead and get under there for us. We'll wait. No. We don't mind. Do we mind, John? I don't mind. Go ahead, honey. You first, honey.
This is an example of a lodge pole or a teepee style.
Oh, he's canceled. You can't do that. You're stealing somebody else's heritage. I don't care if you had to do it to survive. Canceled.
Lean-to, which is put together with forked sticks for your framework. Then other sticks are added onto it, and foliage.
Girl, if he does like the chop thing that Trump's been doing, he's canceled.
Into it. One side is left open. The side that is left open is the side that faces away from the wind. Then you build a small fire in front of it. It reflects inside. It's an excellent and fast shelter to build. These are examples of shelter building tools that I used in the construction of the shelters in this video. This is a Mamba from Blackjack Knives. This is a British Army MOD paraknife. This is a mash axe. This is a Bushmaster. This is
a Michael Myers
12-inch survival tool machete. This is
Jason Voorhees.
The Norland axe. You need a larger tool than a regular sheath knife for constructing shelter. This is a complete, full-blown emergency shelter.
Girl, what are you wearing, honey? Girl, she is, if this queen ain't gay, I don't know. Girl, she is the Liberace of the forest, honey. Serve it, sister. Serve it, honey. Look at her. This was a choice for her, and she made it, honey. Do it, honey.
Using a lean-to configuration, which we've made from...
Girl, she did a costume change. It's a nicer place.
A crossboard here.
Kick 'em,
extending
honey.
between the two trees, which we've corded to hold it in place.
Live your
Atop
dream,
that,
honey.
We've put long sticks laid down at about a 45-degree angle.
They're the only sticks getting laid down in that cabin tonight, honey. Look, do you, boo? I'm not, no judgment here, honey.
Then we've laced across the back other sticks, both horizontally and vertically, to form a
lay horizontally. Horizontally.
Complete lattice, over which we've laid 6 to 8 inches of foliage.
Girl, he's gonna be like, and then we laid 15 inches of weave just on the top, girl, just to give it that bump, honey.
6 to 8 inches is crucial. That's the minimum amount.
Yeah, that's the minimum.
To 8 inches of foliage. 6 to 8 inches is crucial. That's the minimum amount that will shed rain. Over the foliage, we've laid logs, sticks, pine needles, and dirt to further help with the waterproofing. There are some features.
Are we sure there's not poison ivy in this, girl?
Worth mentioning. One is the fact that we've used dried grass to act as an insulation barrier.
Girl, if you build a fire in there, you're girl, she's gonna hot pocket herself.
To keep the ground from draining all the heat from your body. Number two is the fact that we pulled a lot of our firewood into the interior.
What's going on? What is this?
Of the shelter.
Multiverse of madness?
Or two, if it's already damp, to help with the drying process. Number three is the fact that in a real-life situation, we wouldn't leave these sides open as we've done for the purpose of illustration. We would completely close them the same way we've closed the top.
Thank you so much, Veronica, for the super sticker. Thank you, honey.
Reflector. Fire reflector is a simple device made out of logs, as you can see, which reflects from the small fire heat back into the shelter.
Oh my God, she is literally building this in there. Girl, you were gonna die.
It's a small fire so that you can sit closer.
You literally built a shelter out of wood, honey.
Conserve energy
Donation.
because you don't have to collect as much firewood.
It's not just the ability to construct shelter that is important, but also the knowledge of where to put it. A wrong choice can cause a lot of grief. It's consideration, but try not to also drown out the sounds of rescuers.
Yeah, we know that because we've seen that movie, that horror movie, The Aliens. Fire making.
A fire can literally mean the difference between life and death, and at the very least can add a...
Well, I don't know if you would say that because people survived without fire before they figured out fire. And those people survived, and the people before them survived.
sense of security
So, I don't know, Henny.
to a tough situation. Fire-making gear is essential to any outing.
Girl, he's going to burn his oxy. He's going to burn his oxy,
While you
honey.
may carry common book matches as spares, they are easily affected by moisture
Oh.
and not up to survival use. One superior fire maker is British lifeboat matches, also known as hurricane matches. They are
Jesus.
varnished and will withstand total immersion in water and roaring winds.
So they got oxygen
Common
in
wooden
them.
kitchen matches may be dipped in hot wax to
Oh, little Timothy McVeigh. Oh.
waterproof them. Another method of fire starting is the magnesium fire starter, one of the great applications of modern technology. A solid magnesium block is paired with a striker flint, and using a knife blade, a small pile of magnesium flakes are scraped onto some tinder. These magnesium shavings, when
Wait a minute, you scrub it on the app?
ignited by a
What if you don't have
spark,
your
burn at
phone?
a temperature of 5,400 degrees Fahrenheit.
Jesus, imagine if that, like, got on you.
Make sure that you shave a good pile and protect it from the wind.
Jesus?
Tinder might include dry grasses, pine needles,
Oh, girl,
twigs, wood
stop.
shavings, wax
Girl,
from
she's about to get
candles, and bark,
burned.
but it must be
I
completely
told you not
dry.
to do that up in
Our
there.
forefathers often carried well-protected tinder, flint, and steel with them on their travels.
Girl, you're going to get
There are
burned.
a number of methods of igniting damp wood. One
The good old KY method.
is to use fire ribbon, a paste that you squeeze onto the wood. This material burns hot for a good duration. It's also possible to use an axe or a knife to peel away the wet outer layers of wood, or to use dry wood chips, an excellent tinder. Using a knife, you can peel back layers of wood on a stick, making what looks like a miniature Christmas tree.
Okay,
These tinder
and then
trees
dry
will
it.
ignite quickly. A magnifying lens is another method of fire starting, as well as being a useful addition to your medical kit.
Good thing I wear glasses.
Camera and scope lenses have also been used. Hunters will have the makings of a very fine tinder by prying apart a
Jesus?
cartridge and using the powder to start a fire. Set the powder on some dry tinder.
Whitney Houston's not going to allow that. Give me the powder. No, Whitney, we
Here
got to
are
burn
two types
it.
of fire that are easy to make and by their shape help to shield the wind. This one is the fire teepee with the tinder in the middle and sticks layered about it on three sides in teepee fashion. The open side, allowing access to the tinder, is the side away from the direction of the wind.
Teepee.
The second fire is called a pyramid fire. Two logs form the base, and other sticks are piled up pyramid style, much like children's building blocks.
But they don't look like a pyramid.
It is critical that
Your kids must be.
any fire
Your kids ain't working at 100% if they think that's a pyramid, honey.
that you build be kept from spreading. Clear all brush for at least 5 feet, and where possible,
Oh, that looks
build
like
a
something
containment
from the
wall of
old
rocks or dirt.
days.
If water permits, drown all fires. It is a little known fact that embers can smolder in tree roots for days only to break out unobserved. If you love the outdoors, it's your duty to protect it.
As they drive gas guzzlers that pollute the atmosphere, but okay.
Estimated that 80 in sanitation. It isn't confined
Oh, this is about pooping.
World
Amber, I hope you're watching, honey.
nations either. There is virtually no above-ground water in the U.S. that is not contaminated with some form of parasitic microorganism. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. It must also be remembered that since water weighs 8 pounds per gallon, it is impractical to carry all
That's not true. Different water can weigh different. Seriously. I used to be good friends with Nicole Richie, honey. Her water was like half a pound. It was
you
crazy.
need on an extended outing where you'll be traveling on foot. You have the option of storing it in advance or purifying it as you go. Make you ill.
Poop your banny.
There's a military saying that it is better to ration sweat than water.
What?
Your water doesn't do any good stored in a canteen, but should be stored.
Why is he drinking out of a Suave conditioner bottle? Girl, this bitch is broke, honey.
Stored in your body. If you're going to be engaged in strenuous activity in hot and humid or hot and arid climates, you should drink frequently.
Ew.
Hunters and hikers undergoing a hard climb with a heavy pack could consume up to 2 quarts an hour if available. If you are dehydrating, one sign will be that your urine will turn a bright yellow. Perhaps the oldest method for purifying water is to boil it. Boiling doesn't remove particulates or water-soluble poisons, but will disinfect. The water should be kept at a rolling boil for 5 minutes, with an additional minute for every 1,000 feet above sea level, which is another reason to carry a topographical map.
Girl, this is too much work. Shiz, put it in a soda stream and push it for 5 seconds and be done with it. Can you do that?
After boiling, water...
Girl, at this point, just carry bleach with you.
Can taste
try to be fine.
Flat, but this taste can be removed by aerating, pouring the water back and forth between containers.
Taste flat? Isn't water naturally flat?
This is a solar still, which uses condensation, which forms on the bottom of this plastic, to drip down into a container to produce water in an emergency situation. We're going to tear it up in a minute so you can see the insides of it and see exactly how it works. As you can see, our solar still has produced about 1 2/3 cups of water in about 36 hours.
Can you drink that, or you gotta you gotta clean
The
it?
mechanism for the solar still involves a pit.
Girl, it's in a pit of marijuana.
Which is about 3 feet across and 18 inches deep, in which a container has been placed towards the center. The plastic is laid over the top and weighted down with wood, rock,
oh my God.
dirt, whatever you have. And a small rock is placed in the center of the plastic, which is directly over the container. It's very important that it be directly over the container. This forms an inverted cone, and water from the soil and from this plant matter condenses on the bottom of the plastic.
Okay. What?
Pours down and drips into the container, where this hose is used to suck it out, so you don't have to lift up the plastic every time you want to get a drink.
The cold is one of the most relentless enemies to
I'm confused, but okay.
survival.
Did we do the
no
cold?
Mercy, lives of more hunters and hikers than any other cooling and before it's too late. The weather may happen. Wind chill index reflects the actual outdoor temperature.
Okay.
There is an invisible lowering of the temperature affected by wind speed in miles per hour. If the actual temperature was 40 degrees Fahrenheit, but the wind was moving at 15 miles per hour, the real temperature would hover near 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Both factors must be taken into account, since it is even possible to freeze to death when the temperature is above freezing. This possibility is compounded by wet weather and clothing that is too thin. Many a waterfowl and deer hunter has succumbed to these conditions.
Wow.
The space emergency bag is something
Be sure to hit that like button,
hunter
girls.
or hiker should consider carrying. Made of reflective material similar to that used in space blankets, it has no openings to allow penetration by wind or moisture and can be worn over or inside a sleeping bag, significantly extending.
Girl, this bitch is gonna cook herself like a hot pocket. First the fire and now this? Are you trying to get cooked, honey?
The comfort range. This is the perfect example of space-age technology applied to outdoor gear.
What? She's literally turning herself into a Pop-Tart.
Over the years, a system has evolved for getting the most efficiency out of your
Zip your pee hole,
clothing,
honey.
which is called layering. When the new fabrics and
He's kind of cute here.
laminates are
With that hair, no man.
applied to the system, it is unbeatable against the cold. Every person who participates in cold weather sports should understand how layering works. Without exaggeration, it is a lifesaver.
Oh, look at Daddy Right Winger.
The system chosen for demonstration is used currently by the U.S. military and is available from brigade
Totally
quartermasters
Kevin Bacon.
exclusively. Wrapping material will help keep you
Girl,
warm
there-
as long as it's
Girl, do it, honey. Let me tell you something. You live your truth, honey. You live it. You know what? I don't care what that one queen said. Those boobs felt a little strawy. I don't care. You rock 'em, honey. Wear 'em proud.
Dry. Hobos and transients were famous for jamming wadded-up newspapers into their clothing.
Don't take offense to transients, girls. It was a different time. It was a different time.
To keep from freezing. Use whatever is available, such as dried grasses, cattail fluff, papers, and rags.
Oh, you know how itchy that must be? Yes, honey.
Only in an extended emergency does the need for food become life-threatening, and then only after other survival needs have been accounted for. There is a romantic concept of being able to live off the land, which does not fit reality for any but the most skilled woodsman. Even the best hunter or fisherman has off days, and anyone who has foraged for wild edibles knows that if the season is wrong, the pot may well go empty, besides the fact that often the nutritional value of the food does not equal the calories burnt in harvesting.
Amen.
This deficit spending is the antithesis of survival. What can be a rewarding experience when you have a cooler full of steaks back at base camp can turn to slim pickings when dinner consists of roots, berries, or leaves. The best tools for finding food in the wilderness are firearms, archery, and fishing equipment. Couple these with a little hunting savvy, and you're not likely to starve. A number of the techniques depicted can inflict extreme pain on an animal.
Hello,
they are
Rebecca.
not for casual use or amusement, but rather for what the early American fur trappers called starving times. It has been demonstrated to the author and others that sportsmen who respect nature are more likely to share in her bounty.
That's right.
Another principle that applies to wilderness foraging for food is that you are eating for nourishment rather than amusement.
That's
While
right.
venison roasted over an open fire is one of the great Epicurean delights, carp is a poor-tasting fish, but if a carp can keep you alive, go for it. An additional principle that is extremely important is that survival is a lot like war. You have to pull out all the stops and fight dirty. This means abandoning to find a purpose.
We have some examples of improvised fishing spears. This particular model is made from a conventional knife lashed to a spear. Knives are very prominent from one piece of steel. It's just inserted on a stick and then it's lashed down with string, fishing line, or wire.
Girl, you got to get a big
Frog
fish.
gig. Can easily be used for small fish. Simply cork the barbs and carry it in your pack. Find a stick in the woods
Girl.
and attach it.
I'm prepping, Rebecca. Yes, ma'am.
Fishing spear made from a forked stick with 2 sharpened barbs, totally impaling the fish and
Girl, that's what killed Steve Irwin. They just didn't want to say.
and securing it. When you pin the fish to the bottom of the stream. This is a figure 4 deadfall trap, which uses 3 sticks and a series of notches and grooves to drop a weight upon an animal that comes trying to steal the bait from the trap.
Wait, what?
You'll notice that the trap forms a figure 4 where the trap gets its name from. It uses this rock in order to drop right on the animal. You have a notch here.
What?
A groove here. A series of 2 combining grooves.
Don't forget to like the
and
video.
This is where the bait is placed.
Okay, but
this point holds the rock. And in just a second, we're going to demonstrate and trigger the trap.
But how is that big ass rock gonna set on top of that?
Now that our figure 4 trap is set with the rock as a deadfall, we'll give you an example of what happens when the animal comes.
Hold on. Okay. I wanted to make sure, because I don't want to watch something like that.
The bait stick. The animal's caught. And there you have it.
Yeah, that was mighty slow, honey. I don't think. What are you catching turtles? I don't think a rat's gonna be faster than that.
And nudges on the bait stick. And nudges on the bait stick.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
The animal's
honey.
caught. And there you have it.
Yeah, that's the best you got.
This is a common noose snare. This one is made by Thompson. It's attached to the tree simply laid out into the trail. We set up a barrier which hopefully will drive the animal towards the snare, putting its neck in it and producing this result. Harder the animal fights, the tighter the snare is drawn. It produces strangulation.
Oh.
And there you have your dinner.
Warning signs.
It produces strangulation. Fights, the tighter the snare is drawn. It produces strangulation.
Okay, Jeffrey Dahmer.
And there you have your dinner.
Stand. Preferably this watering source, but the novice needs to memorize a few. Try to stay downwind of any watering place, and once in position, remain patient as trees, rocks, or brush. It has to.
Hold on, I want to make sure he doesn't really do anything bad. Okay.
Information concerning wild plants. Poisonous plant ID cards.
Oh no, this
brigade.
might actually be helpful.
One is designed for the western U.S. and the other for the eastern. Of compact size, a set of these cards is an interesting addition to any outdoor trek.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Worth adding to a survival
but
kit.
again, like someone stated before, you're literally going to be carrying like 1,000 pounds of stuff.
Photos are far superior to illustrations, particularly for a subject as serious as plant identification.
You slip in just a provocative photo of you when you sell it. Just me, just smiling. A negligee. Not poisonous, I promise.
To nip any problem in the bud, for a small emergency can
Oh, you know his feet are going to smell.
quickly broaden into a serious one if left unattended. Carrying a heavy pack can chafe the shoulders, even with padded straps, and shoulder abrasions can ruin an outing. Even worse are blisters on the feet, one of the chief causes of which is failure to break in a new pair of boots. Even the finest boots can cause blisters if not broken in before a long walk. Stop to check on any sign of irritation when it is first noticed, rather than shrugging it off. Infection kit. No matter a slip to a river, lake, how you or other such items can be used to tie, but never tighten to the point where circulation is cut off. It is very important that you check every 15 minutes at the most to make sure that it has not been cut off by shifting. A decision must be made as to whether the victim can tough it and walk it out, whether to go for help, or whether to camp for the night and hope for the best in the morning. Transporting an injured person over rough terrain is severely strenuous, even with an improvised stretcher or travois. It is to be avoided if at all possible.
You are a magical
Every trip
man.
other than a day hike should be, if at all, even with every 50-point bandana. You must immobilize the entire joint. Shoelaces, cord, bandana, or other such items can be used to tie.
Take it all off and be one.
Tight to the point.
Be one with him.
Circulation is cut off.
And make him your man.
Very important.
Because what you draw to it, it's perfectly normal. Because you're in love.
It has not
And it's a beautiful thing.
by shifting.
And now you're in love.
Decision.
And you're in the woods. You just got to tie his hand, and he will be yours. And he'll never leave you if you break his legs like the lady in Misery. 'Cause you're in the woods, and he'll never leave. You're in the woods, and he'll never leave.
day hike should be accompanied by a first aid kit. The larger the group, the more complete the contents should be. Personal medications are particularly important.
Like
the user
Prep.
has the option of tailoring a
Take your Prep
kit for his own needs or selecting one of the many general-purpose kits available. Don't forget sunscreen, bug juice, magnifying glass and tweezers, blister protection, and dark glasses for snow or sand. Always check beforehand to find any allergies to any medications in the group medical chest.
Dolly Parton
Once
has
you
her
have
own.
mastered the
Wait a
basic skills
minute.
depicted in this video,
We didn't get
and
to see
armed
him
yourself with
shirtless.
the correct tools and equipment, you can roam the backcountry
We didn't
with
see
a
her
new feeling of
shirtless.
security and pride. Brigade quartermasters will be
Yeah,
seeing
we
you
get it. We
outdoors.
get it. We get it. You're a man. You're a man. You're a man. You're a man. We have so many videos that I was getting us today, girls. We really got a lot. We have so many to go through. Oh my God. We have so many. Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. But we will be going through them, y'all.
What's going on, everybody in YouTube land? I decided to make an impromptu video.
Impromptu video.
I was going to treat myself tonight. I was going to go and eat in a Mexican restaurant because I hadn't been since my son left. We went, I think, a week before he went to Dallas.
Okay.
So I hadn't been to eat at the Mexican restaurant. I kind of changed my mind a little bit. Just changed my mind a little bit. And I decided to get Taco Bell.
What's the
These
same?
boxes used to be $5 plus tax. And they had a bigger box, I think it was a little more. So anyway, she added it up and it was like $8 or something. And I went ahead and got me a side burrito. I got the window set up.
Wait, are you sure maybe they're just putting all the foods in a box now, but the meals have always been expensive unless you get the deal box. Because I know Justina gets the deal box and it's like $5. But if you get the meal, if you're getting different meals, honey, Taco Bell's always been expensive that way. But they probably just put it in a box now instead of a bag.
That box ain't $5 or more. And she said, no, they went up to $7 and whatever it was.
Jesus.
And so I said, darn. I mean, I'm used to getting, I'm like a $5 box. You know, you get 3 things with it.
Okay.
But it done went up. I told her, I said, yeah. I said, everything's going up. She said, yeah, tell me about it. So here's a little box. It used to be $5 box.
Yeah, everything's going up except my breast. I'm 68 years old. I wish they'd go back up. Can you help me out there, Biden?
And I got sweet tea because I've had their sweet tea.
Listen, I'm not going to Taco Bell getting no sweet tea, honey. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's Taco Bell. Do I think that tea's being freshly brewed at the Taco Bell? Hell to the no. I'm going to stick to the Cokes.
It's pretty good. Let's see what this has in it.
Oh.
You got a taco. You got 2 tacos. Don't ask me which one's which or whatever.
It's a taco.
There's like...
Girl, they double box the cheese sauce now.
Different kind of tacos. There's one with like a red shell. And then you got a red, regular, well, it's like a
that ain't a taco.
I think it is. It's not really a taco shell.
Those are good, though. Those are good, whatever those are.
I don't know how you say it. Pita, I don't know, pita bread or something.
Pita was in the Hunger Games, honey.
Then you got a bean, beef, I think, burrito right here. So you get 3 things with it, plus you get chips, and you get some cheese with it, which is pretty good. This is pretty good right here. I wonder what this was. She gave me a big old container. I said, now, is it a bigger thing of cheese now or something? No, it's the same thing. They just put a lid on. I guess they had no lids for these little ones.
Oh, yeah, that's real nice.
Or something.
Girl, I mean, at this point, you might as well just feel like you're spending more money on using the middle container than if you just filled it up with cheese. Girl, fill it up with cheese and hand it to me. That cheese sauce, I don't know what the hell's in it, but it is so good.
It's pretty good right here. I like this right here.
See, if I took my bra off, I could just throw one of my boobs at it. Bam! Just pop it, pop that seal off.
So,
got him a little happy
and then
meal.
this right here, I just decided on the side just to order. Let me put my camera down so I can get it for you. Prove it. This one says prove it.
I don't like that. I like the Diablo. I think the Diablo's good.
You got one that says...
It's fruity taste.
This one out. They just got little sayings on them.
That's cute.
But That's what's going on when you get three things.
You had that one, will you bury me? I gave it to one of my ex-husbands. I surely did.
Box.
Buried him first.
And it's probably worth it. It's probably worth it if you was to add all these stuff up together. But I just used to, for $5, I'm used to paying $5 or something for this box. I'm glad they got the nachos instead of that cinnamon, whatever they call them. But that's what's going on. I was going to go to a Mexican restaurant, but I said, shoot, I really, without getting too damn in debt with it, I said, usually my son would be there with me, and I'd go to the bathroom. He'd be sit at the table. I don't want to feel kind of weird about leaving the table and going to the bathroom, with nobody there. Or what?
I mean, you trust them with your food in the back? Are they going to wait to do something to your food when they deliver it? I mean, if they were going to do something to your food, honey, they would just... What? I don't understand. I'm not following.
Whatever. I decided to get something to go. I started to go to a Mexican restaurant and give me something to go. But kind of wanted to sit in there. I hadn't sit in there in a while and eat Mexican food. Maybe next week.
I don't understand it.
That's what's going on. I'm about to eat. Got some sweet tea. That sweet tea's pretty good. They actually got a Del Taco not too far from it, but it's just doing a lot.
I mean, oh, that one don't look too good. That steak.
This is Mark's for Reviews and Rants. Just thought I'd drop by. I went ahead and fix my other steaks I had in the freezer.
Girl, that roll.
So that's what's going on today. Just a little small video, just showing you what's going on. I'm about to eat now. This steak's making me hungry.
Girl, that roll, honey. He sounds like a sweet guy, but God, that roll. Jesus.
Later on.
That roll is, girl, that roll is from the last offering, the Last Supper, honey. Jesus said no, honey.
What's going on from Mark's Reviews and Rants? Thought I'd drop by again. I saw this coming already. My little Chinese place down here where I get my two items and rice or lo mein.
Girl, that salad.
Well, it was $5.89.
Girl, that salad was forged.
I get 2 egg rolls too. It was $5.89. And I kept thinking, that's probably gonna go up pretty soon. So I get in there today and it says instead of it went up for $1.50 per scoop. It was like $1.25 per scoop, so it went up.
Well, that's not a big upcharge. 25
so,
cents.
I was looking at it. It's not that much more, but I hope it don't go up that much more because I always like getting it for just $5.89. But now it's $6.69. It went up like.
Well, 69's a good number, honey. That's the Olsen twins. I'm sorry. No joke. I don't even have that. I just random popped in my head. I'm sorry.
Cents. What I usually get.
I don't even know. There was no basis for that
I decided to go there today. I went last week. It was still $5.89 for this right.
Should have said the Wonder Twins. It'd have been funnier.
Right here. Got teriyaki chicken and my golden chicken. Then I got rice this time with 2 egg rolls. But like I said, this meal right here for a long time. It's been fine.
Girl, that rice.
$5.89.
Girl, that rice ain't done. That rice, girl.
And I kept thinking to myself, I said, it's going to go up pretty soon. It's not going to stay $5.89.
Okay.
And then, today
well,
we're
honey,
at $6.69 now.
I mean, to be honest with you, honey, you could say that like, in the 70s, I was saying one day the Burger King meal would go up. One day it's going to go up. One day it's going to, yeah, honey, as time goes by. I mean, yes, we're in inflation, but I'm just saying, like, girl, this is with anything. Cars used to be like $3,000, honey, in the 70s. Now cars are like, what, $100,000? Like, girl, yeah.
So instead of $5 and like $6, I had to give them $7 and, got a little change back.
Yeah, the egg rolls look kind of good.
It still ain't bad. I mean, 80 cents is not a whole lot. I just hate seeing things keep going up. I got a bunch of coupons in the mail today. Might try Burger King one day.
I'm psychic.
One day, I still got that $5 coupon. It's about to expire on the 30th, but I got another one in the mail today.
Nothing wrong with a coupon, honey.
They went crazy with the coupons. They gave me like 6 sheets of the Popeyes coupons.
Jeez.
And I only went there 2 times. That was like one of the I think first videos I made where the chicken's real tiny. We went 2 times.
So too much of the same
like
color food group. This is
the
authentic.
chicken was just so small. So I hadn't been back in a couple years since the place first opened up. We went 2 times.
Girl, poke at it. I want to see you
I got
poke
a couple
it.
little Stouffer dinners and stuff.
Poke it, honey.
The rest of your week.
He sounds like a sweet guy, but girl, poke
Don't
the
forget,
food.
if you haven't subscribe. It don't cost nothing.
Poke it, honey.
Can you smell what I'm about to cook in my neck of the woods? Can you smell it?
No, because it's just burning charcoal, honey. Girl, if he picks up one of those charcoals and pops it in his mouth, I'm through, honey.
Yep. It's going on in a minute.
Don't the coals need to be under the grill, though, honey? Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend.
Boy, I'm ready to eat.
Yeah, I like charcoal too, honey. Okay. He's doing some steaks. Let's see what they look like. Medium rare, medium rare.
In the oven now. And then I'm going to heat me some rolls up and have a salad and baked
Direct
beans.
heat, honey. You're just going to sear it and take it off. All right, flip it and take it off. Girl, please don't.
There you go.
Hope he didn't overcook
I'm ready to
it.
eat now. I'm hungry.
Cut it open. Let's see what it looks like.
Steak, baked potato.
Oh my God, this is totally Dan. Oh my God, it is. Poor Dan. He's lost since Roseanne died. This is totally Dan.
Rolls
Love Dan.
And salad.
He's sweet like him too.
Today I chose Thousand Island salad.
You know what? I was thinking about this the other day. I want to go back to Thousand Islands, girls.
Salad. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. If here.
Okay. Well, you know what? Give him a like and a review, honey. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I must say not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and knock one of these other ones out. Let's knock this one out. We'll be done. We'll end the night on this.
Delirious. Drowning. Losing myself in her hair. Now, your gift with any $30 obsession purchase.
Obsession.
Craze.
Obsession. 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 Well, girls, it has been a night. It has been a night. We're almost 2 hours in, my friends. Girls, I really enjoyed tonight. It was so fun having all you girls around. It was really fun hanging out. As always, thank you so much for the super chats. It means the world to me. Thank you, Snake Trash, Mr. Lou, and Veronica. That is so very kind of you girls for the super chats. Girls, I will be going live again tomorrow for the Amber Heard trial. I think it's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will be going live. And girl, it's about to go down. Because girl, cross-examination and Amber Heard is taking the trial. So girls, stop by, honey. It's going to go wild. It was popping off before we left. It was cross-examination and it was popping off, honey. It was popping off. It was popping off. It wasn't like cross, but like there was like some objection talk. Girl, it was popping. It was popping, honey's. Girls, thank you so much. Thank you so much as always. Thanks for liking the video. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. If you have anything you want to watch Friday, any suggestions, put it in the Discord. We still have so many other things to get through. I'm going to say for this Friday. But thank you as always, girls. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing and everything. And I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I really do. Until we meet again, au revoir. See, it doesn't really matter. It just sound, you sound smart when you talk like that. La la vigana. Ba ba da 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 da. It's like Italian too, French and all that. Good night, girls. It's not the delivery, it's the DiGiorno. a river dirty, a bacon a burgery.